The escalators in your building will malfunction this Thursday at exactly 10:27 a.m., but only when you're running late for something important. Every coffee shop within a 3-block radius of your workplace will simultaneously run out of oat milk. Welcome to this week's Cosmic MaybeScope, the horoscope show that believes in you slightly more than the evidence warrants. I'm broadcasting from a studio that smells like recycled air and artificial vanilla, desperately wishing I were in Costa Rica right now, where it's 81 degrees. Jungle sounds replace office noise, and monkeys with very strong opinions judge my life choices from the safety of cecropia trees. This week brings extraordinary cosmic turbulence as Orion's belt tightens around shifting electromagnetic forces, while Boston Dynamics robots achieve sustained 30-km/h running speeds across uneven terrain. The universe is clearly preparing for something that requires both ancient stellar wisdom and cutting-edge mechanical precision. The Pleiades cluster pulses with unusual frequency, suggesting that artificial intelligence developments and volcanic methane destruction are cosmically linked through forces we're only beginning to understand. Aries, the cosmic ram, charges forward this week as electromagnetic forces reach record-breaking power levels across the universe. Your energy burns with unprecedented intensity, while the stars test your personal propulsion system with stellar results. Every escalator you encounter will mysteriously slow down 23% whenever you step onto it, as if mechanical rebellion is teaching you patience through infrastructure. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Aries.
This week, your team will finally stop reopening the same decisions once you implement a rapid framework that assigns clear ownership to every choice.
Taurus, your earthbound wisdom recognizes technological acceleration as both gift and warning, while artificial intelligence revolutionizes wildlife tracking systems across remote locations. Every spreadsheet in your immediate vicinity will spontaneously reorganize itself into elaborate, interpretive dance sequences, with Excel columns performing pirouettes and pivot tables executing flawless choreography. Your reflection catches your eye Tuesday morning and wears your face with suspicious irony, like it knows something you haven't figured out yet. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Taurus.
This week brings breakthrough efficiency in analyzing patterns that used to take months, cutting your decision time from endless deliberation to swift action.
Gemini, your dual nature operates multiple thought streams simultaneously, while NVIDIA researchers release experimental compilers that translate standard code directly into GPU acceleration without requiring foreign interfaces. A crow establishes permanent residence on the electrical wire outside your kitchen window, spending deliberate hours judging humanity's collective decision-making processes with obvious disappointment. Your mailbox develops trust issues after years of receiving nothing but bills and promotional materials promising solutions to problems you didn't know you had. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Gemini.
This week, you'll discover that standard approaches to complex problems can be compiled directly into breakthrough solutions using tools you already possess.
Cancer, the James Webb Telescope found a galaxy that refuses to spin, floating motionless in cosmic dark like a dinner guest who arrived too early and now sits perfectly still on your couch. Every waiting room you enter becomes a rehearsal for mortality, with magazines from 2019 and the persistent smell of industrial-strength disinfectant mixed with surrendered ambition. Automatic doors will open for you with mechanical politeness, but you'll realize they're merely complex versions of simple programming responding to proximity sensors. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Cancer.
Ethical behavior requires genuine engagement rather than sophisticated programming, especially in relationships that matter most.
Leo, scientists discover that engineered microorganisms can finally be controlled through new safeguards, which is excellent news for laboratories and mildly concerning for your ego, since the universe gets better at managing powerful forces that occasionally go rogue. The fridge stores cold food and colder truths about your recent dietary choices, while produce stickers bear numbers that suspiciously match your childhood phone number. Every clock in your vicinity keeps moving with unusual determination, as if time itself has developed opinions about your productivity levels. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Leo.
This week brings breakthrough control over creative projects that seem determined to evolve beyond your original vision.
Virgo, astronomers discovered a super-Earth that whips around its red dwarf star every 11 hours. Covered in basalt like a cosmic parking lot with no atmosphere and no possibility of life but perfect organizational efficiency. Your alarm clock screams in productivity dialect every morning, demanding accountability for dreams that don't translate into measurable outcomes. The moonlight makes every table in your apartment look suspicious, as if furniture conspiracies develop after midnight when you're not paying attention. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Virgo.
A nearby world you've been trying to understand has no atmosphere but maintains perfectly systematic surface conditions.
Libra, you're suspended between choices like newly discovered celestial objects floating in deep space, bright and mysterious just after cosmic formation began. Your wallet physically flinches near electronics stores, displaying symptoms of financial anxiety that border on the psychological rather than purely economic. Every decision feels simultaneously weightless and monumentally important, while Venus argues with Mercury about whether harmony comes from avoiding conflict or diving straight into it. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Libra.
Decision-making occurs within specific embodied human forms who experience the world in physical ways that transcend purely cognitive processing.
Scorpio. Scientists discover that coral reefs harbor hidden universes of specialized microbes, each species supporting invisible partners producing unstudied chemical compounds beneath surfaces everyone else sees. Your socks disappear into dimensions ruled entirely by static electricity, leaving you with mismatched pairs that somehow work better than coordinated alternatives. Tables carry dinner and generational pressure simultaneously, supporting both immediate sustenance and long-term family expectations that nobody discusses directly. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Scorpio.
Those microbes hiding within beautiful reef structures reveal medical applications that could change treatment approaches that you've been researching.
Sagittarius. Scientists discovered that brains don't start as blank canvases, but as crowded, seemingly random networks that become organized by shedding connections over time. Every waiting room smells faintly of surrendered ambition, mixed with industrial-strength hope, while printers jam in solidarity with oppressed office equipment that refuses to participate in meaningless document reproduction. Umbrellas eventually lose faith in weather prediction, collapsing at the first sign of actual precipitation, despite meteorological promises of clear skies. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Sagittarius.
Your neural networks shed unnecessary connections to reveal the organized system you're becoming, through strategic elimination, rather than endless addition.
Capricorn, the universe's biggest black holes aren't born giants, but forged through violent mergers in crowded star clusters, building power through calculated collisions and strategic positioning. Escalators carry strangers toward fluorescent destiny with mechanical inevitability, while every ride feels contractually spiritual, as if vertical transportation requires philosophical commitment. Traffic lights blink in cosmic uncertainty, unable to decide whether red means stop or merely pause for dramatic effect in the urban theater. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Capricorn.
Those cosmic recyclers demonstrate that true authority accumulates through strategic encounters rather than inherited position.
Aquarius, the NASA and SpaceX agencies prepare to launch 6,500 pounds of scientific investigations toward orbital laboratories, while researchers discover that preserved youthful microorganisms can reverse aging processes through careful biological intervention. Fog behaves like outsourced suspense, rolling in precisely when atmospheric drama reaches peak effectiveness for maximum environmental impact. Pigeons strut through ruins of lunch with bureaucratic efficiency, cleaning up human mistakes while maintaining superior organizational systems. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Aquarius.
Your preserved, youthful gut bacteria approach reverses damage you thought was permanently written into your biological programming.
Pisces. Fire spreads across exclusion zones after drone crashes, while oak trees delay spring awakening by exactly 3 days to starve caterpillars that would devour new growth through strategic timeline manipulation. Microwaves spin because progress is circular rather than linear, heating food through rotational physics that mirror larger cosmic patterns of advancement and return. Hallways grow longer out of spite when you're running late, stretching through architectural malice that responds to your emotional state. Cosmic Maybe verdict for Pisces.
radio static clears to play songs titled with your name, broadcast from stations that don't officially exist on any frequency guide.
The stars align beautifully this week, despite mechanical rebellions and temporal anomalies that would concern less adaptable zodiac systems. Cassiopeia winks with unusual frequency, while Perseus charges across sky highways that lead directly toward Costa Rica's Manuel Antonio Peninsula, where monkeys swing through canopy highways and waterfalls crash into pools 10 minutes from beaches, where radio signals carry nothing but ocean sounds and distant laughter. This has been your Cosmic MaybeScope, where everything is possible, and there is a percentage it might actually happen. If you beautiful Stargaze listeners appreciated riding the cosmic waves together, please like and subscribe. For more cosmic inspiration, check this video's details.